Alright guys, if this video has landed on your For You page or you found it some kind of way, please tap in. I need you to respond with a comment. Tell me what you think is going on here. Alright, so about 10 to 12 years ago, my neighbor, he passed away. It was just him and his wife. They had no kids and no other family that I know of. So one night, about 3 in the morning, I get a knock at the door. I jump up, run to the door. It's the police. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? And they're like, yeah, your neighbor, she just found her husband dead in the kitchen, and we need for you to come over because she doesn't have any family. So nightgown, no shoes. I just run over there to be with her. True enough, her husband was laying on the floor, deceased. And so I stay over there with her the entire day, like just being there with her until they picked up the body and just everything that would happen. And she didn't have any family. And the closest family that she had was about 3 hours away. And that was like a cousin or something. And so anyway, I stayed with her. I attended the funeral. And all the things. Well, she eventually moved out of the house. And I'm saying probably not even 6 months later, she moved out of the house. Like I said, that's been 10 to 12 years ago. Now, here's the thing. No one that has moved into that house has stayed longer than a year. Nobody. I did go in the house once afterwards, and that's when I guess she sold the house and they were showing it to different people, so it had a for sale sign, and so I just went in and looked and saw like all the different improvements that they may have made, but that was it. I've not been in the house since then. And I'm going to say between now and the whole 10 to 12 years, every 6 months to a year, there is a new family that moves into that house and they never stay. And I'm just wondering, like, is there some kind of like supernatural creepy stuff going on? Because the people don't stay that long, I don't have an opportunity to develop a relationship like, hey y'all, like it's never like that, because they come in and then they leave. And I have yet, I promise you, I have yet to see a moving van, a truck. Whenever they leave, it is always like, when did they leave? Like, we just don't even know. We only know someone else is new when we see them moving in. And so I do remember about 6 years ago, there was a family that they moved in and they had a small child. And I remember just, like the whole trying to be a nice neighbor. And so I was like speaking to him and was just trying to get a read on him. And so I kind of was like, yeah, so the family that lived there, he passed away and in the kitchen. And she was like, she kind of looked at me like, okay, weirdo. And she really didn't say anything. So I was just trying to get a read to see if she was like, yeah, I hear some strange things at night, or, whatever. So anyway, I was never still haven't been able to understand what's going on in that house. Please weigh in. Am I doing too much? Am I thinking that it's an issue when it's not? What do you think?